Hello again to the fourth video in the series of demonstrations for this embroidery kit. Now I'm going to show you how I use a continuous chain stitch to outline the pansy over here. It's very similar, as you can imagine, to a detached chain, except that you form a chain of chains, if you like. So we're going to come up at this point here, and as you did before on a detached chain, we're going to come back very close to where you went down the first time, but I have managed to go through my knot, but I think there we go, pulled it through. Okay, and again we come through the loop where we want it to lie. Obviously these chains are going to be much smaller than these ones over here. Pull your thread all the way through till you're happy with the shape of your chain. But now, instead of putting our needle down the other side to hold that chain, we're simply going to continue by putting our needle down very close to where you came up. As you can see, then we form a loop ready to make another chain. So we're going to come up where we want our next chain to lie, pull it through and pull your chain to where you want it to lie, down close to where you came up, holding your loop, coming back up, pulling your loop until you're happy with your chain. There will be times where, if you're coming around a corner, might need to make your chain smaller. And I'm going to work, well, I worked on my practice pieces around each section individually. Let me just show you over here. Hopefully you can see there that each section has been worked separately, and then you go down at the end of each section as if you were finishing off your detached chain. Coming around the corner there. You might just decide you don't like this. You want to make the outline using the stem stitch, the back stitch, or anything else that you prefer. That's fine. I just wanted to give you a few options that if you wanted to do something a little bit different, or again, you could, if you really like the chains, you could use them on some of the other flowers instead of the other stitches that I've suggested. The nice thing about freestyle embroidery is that you can go your own way with it. Try not to get my thread twisted, otherwise my chain will be twisted. I'm fighting my threads, but while I have a bit of quiet and I can get on with these demonstrations, I'm just going for it. And then I will finish off before we get onto, as some of the later stages of demonstration, otherwise everything will be in the way. Just fit one more little one in there. And like I said, then to finish off this petal that I've just worked round, I'm going to pop my needle down as I would having made a detached chain to finish off that section. And then what I wanted to do was just talk to you a little bit. You'll see on the pattern instructions I have suggested using more than one colour of thread together. Again, this is completely optional, but by doing that I simply pull apart one thread of each colour and then place them together as one thread to stitch with. Some people like this effect and some people don't. I have used that here to outline on this section of the flower and on various others that you can see down here. So if that's something that you like, go for it. You can combine any of the colours together. It's simply a matter of your preference, which I keep saying. But I'm going to show you next how to stitch. Well, some of the stitches I'm going to do are going to use two colours together. So feel free to come back and join me for that. Thank you. Bye.